Hello everybody, this is Toys R Us and welcome to another edition of What's Happening Wednesday. This is a weekly roundup show that I like to do on this channel, which again gives me the perfect opportunity to do exactly that. Let's keep you guys updated with things that are going on in the world of Transformers. I'll let you know what's happening with this YouTube channel and of course my Instagram, which is Toys_R_Us. Once again, this is going to be part 1 of 2 because again at the moment, obviously with the Comic-Con we've had at the weekend and I suppose a lot of the other previews and I suppose pre-orders that have gone up, there's just again so much to discuss and show you. So part 1 is now, part 2 will be in about 10-12 hours, which again gives more opportunity for anything else to happen overnight. I can include in that one as well. We're going to start off with Hasbro Pulse pre-orders. So in the US, this definitely applies to them. You can now pre-order your Velocitron G2 Shadow Strip and your Velocitron GoBot Crasher. They have gone up for pre-orders already on Hasbro Pulse. And yeah, that's it. So you can get them pre-ordered now because I know they still haven't given us anything official on them. They've just appeared in some shops, but you can now pre-order them. Moving on to EarthSpark figures. So what we've got here is what's known as Wave 2. I'm going to show you these in a little bit more detail. Again, some of these have already been previewed in at MCM Comic-Con in London. So what we've got, you can see there, this is the list of them all. So we've got some one-step changes, we've got some Warrior class, and we've got some deluxe class. So here's some figures. So there's one-step changer Soundwave, there's the jet mode, very much reminds me of Megatron, the IDW version from Thrilling 30. There he is in the packaging. We've then got Swindle, which of course again as you can see is a step flip changer, and basic obviously, but again, you know, these figures and these toys, that's exactly what they're aimed at. They're aimed at the younger generation, but some of them I still think do look really good. Optimus Prime, again, I suppose there's got to have a couple of pictures of him because he's such a major character. Same as Shockwave. Now, I don't know what that alternate mode is. I'm not a fan in honesty. The robot looks fantastic. Alternate mode, at the moment, I'm just not too impressed with. Megatron, obviously, we know is going to be a sort of attack helicopter, but the robot mode doesn't look too bad. There, of course, is Thrash. He's going to be Warrior class. Interesting figure, this, to be honest, especially considering you can see he's going to be balancing on his 2 wheels. Very interesting. And again, we wait to see what the cartoon's like because it's very, very soon. It's not going to be long before that's actually available on Paramount, etc. as well. Moving on. Marclonus again has put his thoughts in and on his Instagram. If you don't have his Instagram, you can check out where I get most of my information from, T-Formers, TFW 2005, etc. He's put his thoughts up and his, I suppose, behind the scenes thoughts and I suppose, yeah, just discussing about getting Minerva. It seems that he already knew that once he was doing Elita, they were going to retool her into Minerva as well. So that's the idea he got when, as I say, joint making, I suppose making 2 figures in one. He had the idea to do both in the same mold from the very beginning. There, of course, is some CAD designs of the head, and you can see how it turned out. Alternate mode as well there. Again, it's just really interesting, I suppose, to get his insights on the figure. And I suppose the strangest thing for me is that's a figure that we've actually had in the UK for well over a month now. So for me, it's a bit strange. Normally with his figures, it's all about, I can't wait to get a hold of them, but there you go, there she is, and she should be popping up in America pretty much everywhere now by the sounds of it. Right, this is something that's brilliant, and I'm going to go out on a limb here and say that I think now with this news, the news is that Haslab is basically going to be backed in Japan as well. No official date yet. Apparently they still need a couple of days just to get everything involved, but anybody who backs in Japan is going to be classed as, you know, the main sort of backers. So I'm going to go out on a limb and say I think they will smash 20,000 backers with the fact that Japan's involved, purely because for obvious reasons. He's a Victory character, and of course Victory was huge in Japan. And I've also been on T-Formers and they've got an abundance of photos. They've got more information on that. But as you can see there, they've got 75 images, which is more than Hasbro Pulse has got. So I've just took a few of them just to remind ourselves. Again, apologies with the glare. I do intend to get some better software soon, but I just want to get these videos out to you as soon as possible. So we've obviously got some of the pictures that we've already seen. But then I've just got some extra ones that I wanted to share with you. So we've got the Eagle Chest, my Micromaster. There it is all folded out. We've got the Tiger Chest Micromaster Bow. And there, of course, is Deathsaurus with the blaster. and indeed there with the tiger bow. I'm just laughing at the reflection, it's awful, I do apologise. Then we've got picture of him in robot mode, picture of him again in alternate mode, and then just of course it's saying what the things that you unlock. Again, I can't see any issues with us unlocking any of these whatsoever, to be honest. Blast effects I'm not too fussed about. The weapons I do really like the idea. There's the huge cannon, and I actually really like the stand. And I know that sounds a bit silly, but you can see here why. You can stand normally and you can stand at an angle, which means I think the throne's brilliant as well. But there you go, for that particular reason there, the fact that you can indeed have him in alternate mode, again, posed brilliantly, looking great. Dynamic, obviously, there you go, posability, 30 points of articulation. And then, of course, it's going to be over 11 inches tall. As I say, if you want to see better images of that without the glare, go to T-Formers. They've got 75 images. You just, again, saw a very quick preview again of some more Hasbro Pulse pre-orders. These are live from now. So I've got a bit of information for UK, I would say, viewers. He's £54 on there. I think he's $57. So not much of a difference at all. And also Magnificus has gone live as well now, and he's £27 in the UK. And again, it's a nice redeco, reuse of Studio Series Perceptor, but of course with the original, I suppose, Diaclone head. So it's not the normal Perceptor head at all. If we have a quick look there, you can see what I'm on about. Really excited for that. Think it's great. And I know we're just going to get loads of repaint of Diaclone, but I'm not bothered. I think it's fantastic. And it gives the collectors an opportunity to get exactly that, figures which they perhaps never thought they would get. Talking of figures we never thought we'd get, we've actually got, and here's some in-hand images, not mine unfortunately, of Shattered Glass Soundwave. So this will be coming out very soon, and of course the reason why this is so special is because it is the mold that we all wanted. It is the Netflix mold. It is of course the tape deck, which is what everybody wanted. It took them so long, I think, to get the official license back to be able to do this. I'm so pleased it's this version, not the spaceship or the space shuttle from the Siege mold. I'm really excited for this. I love the whole Shattered Glass concept, and I think it's great. Okay, this is going to be interesting again with the glare, but we've got MDLX Rodimus Prime. This has been previewed now. This is from 3.0. This is of course their action figure line, which just looks amazing. It looks so good. They're super highly posable. Again, if you want more information and better picture quality of this, go to T-Formers or TFW 2005. Again, it's fully posable, fully articulate. I've got a picture coming up in a minute of all of the accessories, etc., that are going to be coming with him. And again, it's there's some brilliant shots there of him with, of course, Optimus Prime. Just great images, and these are fantastic figures. So there we go. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sets of hands and 2 blasters. And the important information is he's going to be 18 centimeters tall. Looking great. Got no information, unfortunately, on when it's going to be available just yet. I think pre-orders are about to go live. And I'm going to finish up with some Magic Square images of their take on Grapple and Inferno. And these look really great, and I'm getting even more and more tempted. I've had to stop myself twice today from ordering Iron Factory's take on Slam Dance. But these little guys look great as well. I think they look fantastic. I love the fact they just obviously use the same mold, same as everybody else does. And they look really good. They look, dare I say it, really cute. Again, I'm really getting even more tempted by these legend scales. As soon as I've got done with what I need to with G1, I can imagine myself getting very deep into the rabbit hole with all of these. Okay, that is it for part 1. Let me know what you thought of the new intro. It's a new thing I'm trying. Again, I can only apologise for the reflection and the glare, and here I am at work just doing a very quick video for you guys. But that's it. I want to get the information out as soon as possible to you. And if you do want to see any of the correct and proper images without the glare, T-Formers, DFW 2005, and indeed some of their main websites is where you can get the main information. Coming up with the rest of the channel, I've still got Studio Series 86 junking to do, Junkyard I think it was. I've still got Studio Series Bumblebee Thundercracker to do. a huge list of all old figures I need to get round, a few more collection showcases. Fingers crossed I'll be going live again next weekend. And a couple more special unboxings because I've been involved in quite a few more trades recently because of the weekend. Huge thank you for all the support, especially the members. We're having such a great time at the minute on the Discord, with the general chat, with the swapping, with the selling. And again, that's available to channel members only at the moment. And again, just thank you all for being a part of this and even sitting here listening to me talking away about new figures. I'll be back with you in 10-12 hours with part 2 and some more updates. Take care, everybody.